Hey, good morning, everyone. Brian Hoops, Midwest Market Solutions. This is Market Insider TV. This is our opening commentary for Monday, October the 3rd. Thanks for joining us this morning as we take a look at our trading day ahead. I'll be on RFD TV this morning. That's coming up at 8:15 Central Time. Hope you have a chance to check that out. If not, we'll be sending the link out later this afternoon, this evening. Overnight markets have closed. Corn up 8.5 cents, soybeans up 3.5, and the wheat's 11 to 14 cents better. Stock market is higher, and crude oil moving higher as well. OPEC over the weekend talked about reducing production by 1%, which has the futures moving higher, as that would be less supply for the market. And we're seeing big gains, $3 to $4 gains at this time anyway, for the crude oil market. So make sure you follow us on Twitter today at Midwest Markets and at Brian Hoops. Both accounts will be sending out market information. You also follow Howard Cottle and Northern Ag Twitter feeds. They'll put out some information as well, so make sure you stay up to date with what's happening. Quarterly stocks report came out Friday morning. It was bullish for corn, while the production side of the report was bullish for wheat. Now that report's going to tighten balance sheets for corn and wheat significantly, and these markets are the upside leaders overnight. Soybeans, the report was a little bit negative as we're going to increase the size of our balance sheets in the October supply and demand report for soybeans unless the USDA lowers yield. And we dropped pretty hard on Friday, so we're probably due to have some sort of a little recovery, but soybeans look to be the downside leader or the laggard here going forward in the grains. Wheat has by far the strongest technical markets, has some fundamental support here along because of hot and dry weather in the southern plains, as well as smaller production numbers. Corn looking very friendly. We're going to start talking about rationing the demand side as well. This week looks like a good week forecast wise for harvest activity. It was a good weekend. A lot of producers out in the fields making some progress. On my drive to Sioux Falls, noted lots of combines running all the way from Missouri up to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And this forecast looks dry and fairly warm for most areas. So we'll see a lot more activity until the weekend when there's a cold front that comes through and bringing in a chance of frost, which some producers say would be a good thing to get the greenness out of the soybeans. Today, coming up at 2 o'clock Central Time, the monthly fats and oilseeds crush report is scheduled for release. Average trade guess is 175.4 million bushels of soybeans crushed last month, with oil stocks at 2.105 billion pounds. We'll also have the weekly export inspections and crop progress numbers after the close. Friday's cattle slaughter, 115,000 head, but look at the weekly slaughter. Trade was expecting something less than 650,000 this week at around maybe 640. It was actually 664 versus 667 last week. That's a pretty friendly number for cattle slaughter, and it tells us packers still need the cattle. Now it's a matter of getting these boxes to be propped up and see if they can find a seasonal bottom. That should help out the cash markets here. We were steady last week, should be steady this week, maybe even higher this week. October live cattle options expire Friday, October the 7th, and then first notice day will be a week from today for October cattle. With the corn being higher, would expect some weakness against the feeder cattle, but live cattle I think finds some support right in this area due to the stock market and expectations for cash trade this week. Have a good day, everyone. Good luck and good trading. As always, reach out to our offices. They'd be glad to talk with you about marketing. This has been Brian Hoops. Have a wonderful day.